Thanks. It's my favourite noise, that one. Thanks for bearing with this. It's been hot. Is it hotter up or down? Because heat goes up, doesn't it? Just end with some shit science there. Heat goes up. I don't know if you know that. You're welcome. I'm quite the messiah. I'm not supposed to say this either, but I always apologise at the end for people who've hated it. Seen as negative, but you just can't escape the fact in a room this big, some people in here will have fucking hated that. There's nothing I can do about it. They're generally men. Generally the husbands of women who wanted to come, who just got dragged along. And they know straight away, that's the thing, first off, that happens. And then in the interval, there's a chat like, he's just fucking moaning. He ain't even got any jokes. He's just doing what I do on the couch. You call me an arsehole. Paid to see this piece of shit. I'll tell you about the recycling bins, because I've got to carry the fucking things out every other Wednesday night. Yoghurt under my hands. Issue that has Benecol. So I don't generally ask for questions or anything, because I don't believe anyone's thinking, what a fascinating guy. I wonder what else he hates or takes too seriously. I fucking hate ending gigs, because then now we all just have to go and live our lives. It's fine for you, but I'm still me. Whoa, do what? Corby. Call you. Okay, I mean, I haven't got your number. You have just seen that, haven't you? You know I'll fucking make you miserable.
I'm already miserable.
Oh, well, thanks for selling yourself. Give us a bell, John. We'll go together. It'll be like Romeo and Juliet, but without even a brief window of happiness. You'll know I'm still alive, you just won't give a shit. I've had a thing recently where I've had enough of talking about, you know, all the big issues of the world. At 30 is old enough for me to realise I'm not going to fix them. I was like, well, I'm not going to solve racism, am I? I can't even say onion. So when I have dinner parties, you know, at a dinner party, you discuss things, you like, over starters, you discuss local issues, don't you? Someone will say something like, oh, how did you get here? Oh, we had to go the long way around because they're building that bloody Morrison's. It's bloody nightmare. Worth it when it's built. I love a Morrison's, but it's a pain in the arse. And then main course, you've got to branch out again, haven't you? Someone will go like, anyway, enough about this Morrison's, how are you two? And you go, oh, not very happy, but we've got the mortgage, so we're going to have a kid. And then pudding, you've got to widen out again. And usually what happens at a dinner party is at this point, someone will volunteer a big issue with the noise. You won't recognise it in isolation, but it comes out, they'll be swilling a red wine like that. Someone will go, John? You were talking earlier about John Terry, and it just made me wonder, do you think it's football's job to solve racism if it's so prevalent in a wider society? And that used to be my favourite bit. That used to be the one, yeah, we're going to talk about an issue now. This is going to be brilliant, right? Now all I think is, all right, so we're not going to talk about the meringue, are we? Because I fucking made that. That really, for me, is the only topic of conversation at the end of dinner party now should be, I've got a question, John. This is crunchy on the outside, but it's chewy in the middle. How have you pulled that off? A little bit of vinegar in with the egg white. But obviously, as is the way with my life, the less thinking I do, the better, to be honest. And I've found that if I don't play any part in my own life, it turns out all right. Because what happened is I went to a bar, and this girl that everyone's been trying to set me up with, she was in there, and we met each other and we started talking. I was so freaked out the first night that I just didn't know what was happening, because it's bad enough meeting someone for the first time, but being told that you're not only going to get on with them, but you're going to end up marrying them, just mind-blowing. So and then we get to the end, and I think, well, that's taken care of that. I've probably put her off quite enough with my personality there to stave off any future happiness. She'll go back to my friend, she'll go, yeah, no, I met him, he's, ooh, isn't he? He really talks like that, doesn't he? I thought he just did it for telly, but I was stood next to him going, and then like a couple of weeks later, I went to something else, and she was there as well at random, and we're chatting away. And then now I've got time to be nervous now, because she comes over and she likes me, and that's, oh shit, she likes me, and then I like her, and that means I need to start being, you know, like that guy. I'm like, not that guy. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that guy, a prick. I need to be someone that she wants to be with, right? And I don't know what that is, because I've never really played like the cool, yeah, God, I'm just amazing, you should totally be with me, right? So we're chatting away, and it goes quiet for a bit, and I went, oh, what are you doing next weekend, right? And she went, oh, nothing. She thinks I want to go, do you want to go to the cinema or something? I went, brilliant, do you want to go on holiday? We call that move 0 to 60, that one. And funnily enough, she pulled her face exactly like I was driving at her in a truck. But to be fair, it was such a shock move, she'd already answered the cinema question. She didn't have time to rethink, so she went, yeah. And I've basically just gone, do you want to be in a foreign country with no phone signal and me? So then now I've got to go away and book something, right? And I can't do that. I've given her the impression I'm the kind of guy, do you know what I mean? If I've got 2 days off, I just book a flight and I see what happens. I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of guy, if I've got 2 days off, I have a good tidy up the first day, and the second day I sit still and I don't touch anything. I don't think I really got shingles because of Twitter, if I'm honest. And to be honest, I've got bigger stuff to worry about than audience members. Since my last tour, I've got married and had a child, which is why the tour's really called The Old Man, in the sort of colloquial sense. Oh. The applause of people who don't have to live with me there. Well done. You're all off the hook. So I called it The Old Man in the colloquial sense. You know, oh, what's the old man up to? Oh, he's upstairs turning lights off. You know, I've been very lucky to find the woman who completes me, and my wife is very good at turning lights on. Leaving the fridge door open, that kind of thing. You getting anything out of the fridge? Huh? Didn't think so, since you're in the fucking lounge. Say it to her face, John. Say it to her face, John. No, thank you. She'll find out when the DVD comes out. And by then, I'll be in the shed. No, I'm very lucky to have got married, let's be honest, because these aren't jokes. I'm like this all the time. Can grate a bit, I'll level with you. And I have to thank TV advertisers, really, for teaching me about women, because I'd never had a long relationship, really. I didn't know what women like, but I would watch telly, and during the adverts, I think, well, if this is how big companies appeal to women, having researched, these must be the things that women like. So I would use that information when we were courting. If it was a nice day, I'd say, oh, look, the sun's out. Would you like to go to the park and eat a yoghurt? I never knew how much you women like a yoghurt in the park. I eat mine at home, sometimes at the fridge door. I'll knock one down. I didn't realise I should be getting dressed up and taking the thing to the frigging park. Watch the adverts. Oh, well, she hasn't got a bag with her, so she's not out anyway, and that's a silver spoon. She's brought that from home. This is a planned yoghurt. So, you know, we had some lovely yoghurt days out. Some companies lie to you. You have to be careful. The rollerblades I got for her period, she's never used them. Not once. Not even to make me feel better. Still in the box with the white jeans. Unbelievable. Contacted Bodyform for a refund. They say it's not their responsibility. Acceptable.